I just how I come at your job, man. My nigga say that shit, Terry Fisher, man. You know what I'm saying? Free me, my nigga. Free me. I've been down for the dollars, nigga. I'm so official, nigga. For sure, man. Free Roddy, nigga.
Eddie got another one.
Yo, what up? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Outside Looking Inside with your guy, Fatty. Yeah, we out here. If you ain't hit that subscribe button yet, man, you tripping. Go ahead and hit that like or that dislike. You know what I'm saying? Support by sharing. Before I get off into this, I wanna thank everybody that sent me the questions, send me emails and chopping it up with me and asking me questions and things of that nature. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. And please keep them coming for sure. I'm gonna answer them all. So without further ado, let me hop into this one of these questions that I got. Now that you're on the outside looking inside, knowing what goes on in the inside, if you were to become a CO or a warden, what would you do to make a change in the system? Um, the system, it's gonna take more than one person to change and fix what's messed up, in my opinion. But if I was a warden, um, conjugal visits, conjugal visits. See, because if somebody getting a conjugal, you should see how people act in there that's getting just regular visits. When you get to go out there and just hug your loved one and kiss your loved one in the beginning of the visit and at the end of the visit. See how they act on the compound. They ain't letting nothing on the compound sacrifice this Tuesday visit that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I've heard people say, man, I've seen people get hands put on them and wouldn't do nothing. And they say, man, I got this visit Tuesday. After Tuesday, I'm beating I'm putting hands on them. And come Tuesday night, they'll go and they'll straighten that issue out. So I'm saying, knowing if somebody gonna be able to get get them a little bit, you feel me? That'll straighten a lot of people out. That'll air out a lot of confusion for real, in my own opinion. I also do something about the food. I do something about the food situation. Try to give them, you know, healthy but good. See, because right now it's horrible. When I was in there, I don't know if they fixed it or whatever, but I talked to a couple people and it sounds like it's just getting worse. It sounds like it's getting worse with the contract with the people who they got right now. So I definitely do that. Conjugal visits. I'll do something with the food. I go around and talk to them and listen to what they got to say, and you know what I'm saying? I treat them like they human because when I was in there, I felt like they was trying to dehumanize us. They was trying to dehumanize us. The way they treated us, the way they talked to us, the way they, just the way that they act towards us. It's like we was scum. We was scum. So that was one of my reasons that I stayed in trouble. I used to always go back and forth to the hole for disrespect when I first got to the penitentiary. Because I ain't like how they talk to me. Like, you ain't about to talk to me like that. I don't know who you think you is. You ain't about to talk to me like that. So so I went through that a lot. And it never changed. Like, you're not going to disrespect me. I don't care because I'm in blues and you in gray, or you got a white shirt on, or you got a tie on, you the warden. I don't care who you is. If I'm talking to you with respect, talk to me with respect. You feel me? So that's in there, that's out here. Like, I demand respect. I'm gonna give respect at the same time though. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta, respect is earned. Respect is earned. So I just show them respect. I talk to them. I talk to them. I let them know because, and this another thing too. All of the tools to get rehabilitated and get yourself on track to come home and be a positive impact to not only your family but to society, your community. All of those tools is inside of prison, inside of all the prisons that I've been to. You know what I'm saying? But they don't force you to go and take it. Like I said before, you gotta want that. You gotta want it. So it don't matter what type of warden or CO I am. It's always gonna be somebody on the sideline that's gonna be hating. Like I done seen it. It's been COs in there that was genuinely and really in there trying to help people and not trying to hurt people. And you got just one person on the sideline that's hating and then wrote this CO up. And then wrote this CO up talking about they ain't doing rounds, or because they feel like, because the CO was saying, y'all locked up, y'all in here, y'all got all this time, I'm just coming in here to do 8 hours and then go home. This is a job for me. This is just a job. That's it. I'm trying to take care of my family. Y'all do what y'all want to do, just as long as y'all don't have me doing no extra work, doing no extra paperwork. I'm not about to bother y'all. I'm not about to keep doing these rounds and babysitting y'all. Y'all grown men. So as long as y'all taking care of y'all business back there and y'all not causing no trouble, y'all not trying to kill each other or nothing, go on and party or do whatever y'all doing. And like I said, you got one or two people out of the whole pod that instead of just going with that, they'll tell, and they'll rather have a boot on their neck. A lot of people would rather have boot on their neck than to have it, you know what I'm saying, go their way. So that's just how they build. That's how they cut. And that's facts. They rather have a boot. That's all they respect is a boot. Let me move to this next question. Other than your life, what did you value most during your incarceration? Other than my life, what did I value most during my incarceration? I would say that I value my family more in my life. I value my family. Um, that was a big reason, big part of me being able to push through how I pushed through. Cause I'm real big on family. I'm real big on family. A lot of my family wasn't there for me while I was locked up, but and I wasn't getting choked up right then. I was just trying to hold back a yawn, so don't trip. Yeah, a lot of my family weren't there for me, but a lot of them, it was a few of them that were. And you know what I'm saying? I got people that I adopted in my life that's my family now, and they was there with me too. So as well as my brothers, that I joined with, locked up with inside the penitentiary. Not no gang or nothing. These is just, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, Limbaugh, Legs, Wub, Stretch, just to name a few, you know what I'm saying? It's just to name a few. Um, so yeah, I value family, man. I value my loyalty. I value my loyalty to it's that's what it is. That's what it is. I valued my morals. My morals. I pride myself on staying rock solid. On staying rock solid. Staying rock solid. A lot of people couldn't do it. A lot of people couldn't do it. But that's something else. I ain't gonna get off into that. But yeah, that's a good question. I like that question. I like the first one too. I like the first one too. But let me get to number 3. What was your most beneficial lesson that you learned in prison? I learned a lot of lessons in prison. A lot. So many lessons. I learned a lot of lessons in prison. I really can't just say which one was the most, But if I had to, I had to say, um, in prison, you don't have no control. You don't have no say so. It's their world. It's their world. So no matter what you do, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. I don't care if you jump on the CO. You can jump on the CO and ground and pound it. But when all them other COs come and get you and mace you and beat you up and throw you in the cell, you lose. You know what I'm saying? You locked in a hole. You locked in a hole. Like one time, I'm gonna tell you this story. And to this day, I feel like I was right, but I handled it wrong. I handled it all wrong. Okay, so the whole compound know me. The whole compound know me at this time. So the penitentiary is they doing an experiment where I'm at. I'm in Mansfield Correctional Institution. So now you know them little Stouffer's pieces, they want to serve these at dinner time. Beautiful thing at that time. But I work in the kitchen. I'm working in the kitchen, and they got me on the line serving the pizza. So this at count time. So count ain't even clear yet. I'm on out count, and they haven't even started sending pods in to the chow hall yet. I go to the food service lady. I say, look, having me on these pizzas is a bad idea. She say, why? I say, because the whole compound know me. I say, everybody gonna come through this line and they gonna be wanting extra pieces. So now I might not give it to everybody, but it's definitely some people that's gonna come through here that I'm gonna get extra pizza to. I'm telling this lady this. So why don't you just move me to the vegetables? Ain't nobody gonna ask for no extra vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I can scoop vegetables all day, but don't put me on the pizza. Oh, what? I'm giving you a direct order to serve the pizza. Off top, she done messed up because how she talking to me. She loud, she aggressive. So my first instinct when somebody loud and aggressive to me is to get loud and aggressive back. This back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I done been through classes and did little certain things to where I got more control of it. But this back in the day, I'm still a kid. I'm like maybe 22, 21. So she get loud and boisterous. So I go in on her. I ain't serving the pizza and woo woo woo. So she go gets a white shirt. Now this a white female that I'm talking to. So she go gets a white shirt. The white shirt is a black dude. So you know how back in the day with the lighter your skin, the more privileges you get in the house, and they call you that certain name, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that name, but he was one of them. But he wasn't no light skinned dude. He was darker than me. But anyway, he come. So he say, what's the problem? I say, look, she got me. She want me to serve the pizza. I don't want to get in trouble. So I asked her, could she put me on the vegetables? Because I don't want to get in trouble messing with this pizza. Oh, she gave you a direct order. Like, man, I'm trying to do the right thing here. I'm trying to. So they got this pan, cookie pan, big sheet pan of pizza right there. It's like three of them stacked on top of each other. So he like, she gave you a direct order. You gonna pass out the pizza or blah blah blah. You gonna go to the hole. And I picked the pieces up. I slam all the pieces on the floor. Take me to the hole now, because I'm going to the hole anyway. So I slam the pieces on the floor. So anyway, at the end of the day, when I'm in the hole, I can look out my window and I can see the parking lot where all the COs and stuff park. And I see them going and getting in their cars and leaving. And I felt so stupid. Like, they going home and I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? I should have just, I felt so stupid and didn't put the icing on the cake. The next morning, they come knock on my door talking about you got a visit. My mama then came down here and surprised me with my daughter, with my then youngest daughter, Alexis. And she was a baby. She was a baby, just like standing up type. You feel me? She might have been like man, 2 or 3. She was little. She was little. She might have been like 4. But anyway, yeah, they surprised me with a visit. So now they put the shackles on me. I got on this whole orange jumpsuit, shackle, belly chain, shackles on my feet. I'm sliding in here. They done sat me in a room, in a little dirty room with a window, and they sitting on the other side. My daughter standing up. She on the window looking at me. You know, I'm looking crazy. Like, oh man. So that was the icing. So yeah, that was a tough little lesson right there. And it just I had so many lessons. I had so many lessons. Some I got instantly. Some I rebelled against and still kept wanting to do what I wanted to do. But yeah, that was a lesson. So Gia, stick around, man. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. You feel me? Support by sharing. Outside looking inside with your guy, Fatty. And we gonna keep it coming. I got something special coming up. Telling you, stick around. You ain't gonna want to miss it. You feel me? Be safe. One.
I'm so official. I do what I want because I know that I can.